Hey folks, this is Nate coming at you on Wednesday, December 17th. So tonight I'm going to do part 2 of my Anakin Bladestyle updates. But first I wanted to go through one preset from the part 1, which was the Anakin sound font preset, where I mistakenly put a blue blade to it. It's actually supposed to be a green blade. Anakin in that arena fight on Geonosis is using a green clan blade. So, with that in mind, Anakin! This is my redo of Anakin. Now I also have a second variant of this, which is also a green blade that then has a switch to a blue blade if that suits you. And I've already put both of these styles up in my pastebin for anybody that wants them. So this is the first Anakin. It's just straight green blade, and this is both of them are rotoscopes. His effects in the arena are more yellow. Which is sort of a fairly, not big, but it's a color difference from his other fights, both in episode 2 and in episode 3, where his effects have much more orange and like dark golds and oranges and like orange reds in them. So this is the same blade again, but the difference is the force effect will switch you to a blue blade. Which I guess you can technically call it canon if given that his fight with Dooku in the caves after the arena, where he's using both Kenobi's blade, clan blade, which is blue, and his green before it gets broken. And then the force effect toggle switches it back to the green. Okay.
Anakin. General Anakin.
Okay, so now we get into the Revenge of the Sith presets, and there are 4 good side, light side Anakin, and then 4 sort of dark side Anakin, sort of the pre-Vader, right? This first one is Annie 3 from Kyberphonic. Oops. I double tapped. There we go. And this is a, what am I doing on this one? This one's a static blade with a swing. Now his episode 2 blue, I'm doing it's like a RGB, what is this? It's RGB 15 in the red channel, 55 in the green channel, and 255 in the blue. So it's pretty close to Kenobi's too. And we've got like oranges, dark oranges, and golds and orange.
Is it possible to learn this power?
And this is Annie 3 from BKSaberSounds, and this is a double audio flicker. So on these styles, with both the clash and the blast, I'm incorporating more of the timing effects to give it more of that absorption rather than a spread. And the method for doing that mainly is a lot of these base functions are like VETS functions out of his style code library, and then what I do is I will muck with the transition timings so that the color changes are asynchronous in a way that makes it look like the effect is shrinking. This is color trickery, really, is all it is. And then this one also has the same lighten swing. I'm lightening up the swing by about 20% or so on the blue.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
And this is Heroes Pack Anakin from Kyberphonic. This was part of the bundle he did a while back for all of the prequel era Jedi. This blast version is using set it to a slightly larger size. Same with the clash. And this main blade is a hump flicker.
Anakin Skywalker.
And this one is ChosenOneHero from KSith. So Chosen One comes in hero and villain. So this is the first one, the hero version. And this one, I believe, yeah, this is also a rotoscope. I think, I forget if I have an alternate color for him because there were actually two blues. There was a slightly different blue on his final fight with Kenobi on Mustafar. But this is the first blue. This is the blue that you see on General Grievous' ship. So in those first four presets, the color on that main blade is all the same. The main variance there is that the clashes and lockups are slightly different sizes on some of them, and the main blade pattern is a little bit different. So some are rotoscope, some are hump flicker, some are static. Okay, so now we get into the four darkside Anakin, and the first one is DarkAni. I forget who this one is by. I think I think DarkAni is, yeah, it's by BKSaberSounds.
You underestimate my power!
I think that's the first one.
Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
You underestimate my power!
Yeah, this is DarkAni. This is Humphrey. Now this one, yeah, this is his Mustafar blue, and this is a 0 in the red channel, a 26 in the green channel, and a 255 in the blue. So this is closer to like a standard proffie blue. And this one is DV3 from Kyberphonic.
You're fulfilling your destiny, Anakin.
I'm using sort of a white unstable ignition there. And this is a single color static blade on the same blue. And again, really large hump sizes for these effects. That battle on Mustafar with Kenobi, like the blade effects are just like insanely large on the blade, which is great.
Darth Vader.
And this is ChosenOneVillain from KSith.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Faster ignition. The slight unstable striping on the ignition effect. It's almost sort of like rings.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
And this one is also a rotoscope. But on this rotoscope, different from the other ones, I'm actually using more staggered ratios on the blue on this one for a little bit more of a flicker, just because this blade style represents a fight he was having in a darker background, like in the scene, right? So I wanted the flicker on this rotoscope to be a little heavier. So this is the last of them. This is Vader EP3 from JuanSith. And this is also a rotoscope. And is also using...
Lord Vader.
Yes, Master.
Rise.
And this is also using a heavy blink. So, but on this one, this is going to be a little different because I have a force effect change to a red blade on this one. And these last two, ChosenOneVillain and Vader EP3, the blade styles I did for these are specifically for that Mustafar scene, where the hump size on the clash is bigger. I think the standard size for the humps on these clashes is like 16, and I set them to like 23. Same with the lockup. And then this one, force changes.
Lord Vader,
Yes, Master.
rise.
So those are my presets for, those are rather my blade styles for Anakin Skywalker for Revenge of the Sith. And then, as always, the blade styles for proffie will be available in pastebin for whoever would like them. And then I'll try and notate, well, not try, I will, I'll notate in each one of the style code sets, whether this is the, which scene from Revenge of the Sith this blade style is representative of. In case people like to be that specific with what they put on their sabers. I usually don't, but for the purposes of this particular config and this particular demo, I wanted to do that because otherwise I try not to make it too redundant, because in some configs you can get like 10 sound fonts for a particular character, right? Like for a particular movie. So I just try and mix it up, but also keep it as close to like what I'm trying to do with the canon representations. So anyway, I hope that made sense. Thanks as always for watching. And the last segment for this, which I hopefully will get to do soon, will cover his blade in the Kenobi live action series, in that flashback scene, the training scene, and then the flashback scenes from the Ahsoka series. There are 4 presets in that, and so there'll be 5 presets on that last segment. So hopefully I hope to get that out like this weekend sometime. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. Take care.